Oh, for goodness sake.
Are you muted?
Oh,
Speaky.
I hate OBS. Can you hear us
blame
now? No,
Use the
because
arrow.
before OBS crashed, I had unmuted us so they could hear us.
It sounds like a picnic error. Problem in chair, not in computer.
Well,
But
everyone's
yes,
going to have to sit through the ad again.
Oh, well.
Well,
But I guess star?
Yes.
Kevin! Happy
And
birthday!
it was his
Hi.
birthday, so
yesterday.
that's why there's balloons and party banner, and that's why Queenie's hiding behind the balloons and stars.
She's shy.
Sounds like I would do at a party anyway. I'd be like, these are my balloons. No one can have them.
That's really what's going to happen at your wedding, isn't it?
No, that's why
Oh,
I'm
what?
not allowed balloons.
I'd personally also be hiding there with Queenie inhaling the helium.
Yeah. No, I think that's why I don't get invited to my niece or nephew's birthday parties either.
What? Because you want the
Because I
helium?
just steal balloons off kids.
Oh, my.
That balloon is mine.
That's now mine.
We've got to learn early. I taught my niece very young. When there's an Easter egg hunt and chocolate is involved, her aunt's not going to play fair.
No.
Well,
Well,
that's
I mean,
true.
that is fair.
Thank you. Thank you. I can not body tackle her, but I'm just saying.
Well,
We never said you did.
I may have done that once, but let's move on. We were on a
I'm gonna
trampoline. It was fine.
What's this? At home WWE, yeah?
I may have been teaching her some moves, yes.
Sick.
She did the frog splash on me. She was like, fucking hell! That's actually painful on my fucking ribs.
They're trained professionals. You should not do that at home.
I wasn't at home. I was at my nan's house.
Nice loophole, but it still
Scary.
doesn't work.
Damn it.
doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly, Kev. Exactly.
I need to do wrestling moves with Bateman, Queenie.
Oh, we do.
I don't think you want to do the same wrestling moves that she does, though.
Wait, could I not just make my character smaller for you?
Oh, yeah. You zoom out on your
could, actually.
character. Although now it looks like you're floating.
Whee, I'm high!
So
It's
you
all
can
that
either be
helium she's
floating
inhaling.
or big.
Well, she can move the character down.
No, I if I do that, OBS.
No, not you. Queenie.
Oh, Queenie. Yeah, Queenie could.
There you go.
Thank you. It's the helium. Yeah. Oh, Jelly Beans wants to see the piggies. We'll do.
We've just started. Come on.
The piggies don't want to be seen.
No piggies.
No, they really don't want to be seen.
No, they are hiding this evening. Oh, see a little movement.
Where?
Which one's the black one again?
Felix.
Yeah, Felix is up in his little hut thing and he just moved.
Ah. Oh. So yes, how long has it been since we last did one? 2 weeks?
Oh, there's the hay at the bottom is moving.
What, since podcast?
Yeah.
It's been 2.5 weeks.
Harry was our last guest, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Or was he?
and that was the 21st of April. Because we had to move it to a Monday.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why I'm so confused. My numbering is really off. I think we're actually episode 12, not episode 13. Oh, bad.
Oh.
I'll tweak it. It's been forever. I know, Starry. I'm sorry, but I was way too out of it last week to do it after doing charity streams.
She needed her space.
I did. That's why I haven't streamed this week. But how have you been, both?
We actually did something, not at the same time, but we actually both did something this week.
Oh.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Did tattoos.
We got tattoos!
Yes!
My leg is fucking sore. It's bright red and fucking sore.
But it is pretty.
It's very pretty.
I had a nap while I had my tattoo.
Yeah, see,
Not
that
matching,
makes me
Starry,
scared
no.
of you. No. Well, no, technically, we both got flowers, so
Oh yeah, it could.
we were on a similar wavelength, let's be honest, but mine's a more realistic black and white tattoo, whereas Kev's is like got a lovely bit of colour in it. I'd say it's still quite a realistic flower one. It's not like a pop art one. So no, it is similar. He's just got his colour and he's got his little, what do you call that thing in the top corner? Like the
Geometric.
squares? That's the one.
It's got a geometric print behind it, and it's a protea flower, which was my father's favorite flower.
Yeah.
Aww.
So I will just say that not only is Coblet supposed to be one of my best girlfriends, but she's also my bridesmaid. And you would think that she would be helping me through the pain of me getting tattooed. No, she was messaging my fiance with pictures of ducks.
I mean, everyone loves a duck
Queenie
pic.
loves ducks.
No, because I've got a phobia of them. So she knew what she was fucking doing.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot that.
That's exactly what a best friend would do.
Yeah, she literally, Bateman messaged her and went, Queenie's having a really bad time at her tattoo or whatever it was he sent her. And her response was, oh, don't worry, this will help. Show her these.
I'm still waiting for a video.
I was half
gave
expecting Bateman to
permission.
do a video.
He really wanted to get his own back at me. But I said, but that was your first tattoo. You lost your tattoo virginity. That had to be filmed.
He sent me a picture of you lying on the table.
I fucking knew it. He swore to me he didn't, and I knew. Right, where is he?
He didn't.
Oh, did he not?
No.
Oh, I was about to
Not
beat the shit out of my husband to be.
I mean, I could give him a shout out anyway.
No, not at all. He didn't do anything of the sorts.
I already know you're lying.
Don't look at his Facebook Messenger.
I fucking knew he was there doing it.
Or did he? I don't know.
Were you? Yeah, because it would have been a live beating as well.
I was. I had my finger hovered over the clip button, ready to go.
Yeah, I have to admit, my mouse was hovering over the tab that's got Bateman's stream up.
I mean, I can go and shout at him on stream if you want me to.
Oh no, he just got raided.
Interrupt the podcast.
Nice.
Oh, did he?
He
Maybe not.
Yeah.
It would have been even funnier. He did not send me a picture of you getting a tattoo on Facebook Messenger.
He absolutely did.
He did not.
She'll ask
You're
him
such
about
a
it
bad
afterwards.
liar.
On Facebook Messenger, he did not.
That's what I should do, actually. Not trick him, but and test is the wrong word as well, so I don't like to test my husband to be, but I should be like, oh, can I see those messages you sent Kev last night? And see if he'll actually show me.
Queenie, I will send you screenshots of the messages. He did not send me anything on Facebook Messenger.
The fact that you keep going back to that means he either done it on Discord.
Thank you.
Oh. It's late in the evening. I'm a bit slow.
Great.
It's all the helium, innit?
It's all that helium.
Yeah.
See, he told me he just sent you a picture of the tattoo because I went to send one myself to you.
He did.
But he said, no,
Hang
I've
on,
already done that.
Sent a picture into
But
our
he
group
sent me a
chat
different picture
yesterday.
before that, and I told him that if you catch him, he's a dead man.
He is a dead man.
Oh no, he didn't send it to us.
So he just sent it to Kev. How bad
Yeah.
do I look in this photo? I bet I look horrendous.
No, you don't look bad.
I bet all the double chins are out because it's such a bad angle.
There's no head.
Oh, well, that's bad. There should always be head.
It's more of the guy working on your leg. It's more of your leg.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad then. I'll let him off on that one.
And your green shirt.
But like the man was proper cuddling my leg because apparently I was like twitching too much. And he was like, he literally went, Leanne, I will get Bateman to come over and literally hold your knee to this bed in a minute.
Well, you know,
I was like, kinky.
When I got the back of my calf tattooed, I had my ass felt up.
Oh,
As you do.
you.
Hey, Grubbit!
Oh, Grubbit, stop. Wait, how many chins do you think I have? I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment right there.
1.
Grubbit,
Yeah, I
don't
did
answer.
that too. Fall into the pit. You will not receive a ladder. Yeah, I nearly did that too. I nearly kicked him.
Oh, when I had my
Next
bicep
question.
done, I had to be held still. But that's because I was giggling so much.
Oh. I need
You
to
do
get a new
frighten
tattoo.
me sometimes.
I'm very ticklish, okay?
So you choose to get tattooed? Makes sense.
Mhm.
Was that the helium-2 Kev?
I don't know, if I had helium,
So-
it would have been very high-pitched laughter.
I forgot to message you this yesterday, Kev. But whenever we have a guest on, we ask them 3 questions. Just as a kind of icebreaker for those that don't know you, although I'm pretty sure almost everyone here knows you. How you know us, what your favourite film and or book is, and a random fact about yourself. In my defence, yesterday I was on Dem's podcast, so I can allow myself that.
How do I know you? I know Queenie through Bateman because she raided him with her purple dragon.
That is not a
And-
euphemism, guys, just to point that out.
Yeah, and we've basically been friends since then. We clicked as people, and I know Squid. I know Squid from Booptober.
Yes. All of the boobies.
And Cobbler also from Booptober.
All of the boobies.
All of the boobies!
Hope
Beans
you're
telling us all to hydrate.
Yep, I'm having my water.
I got fruit shoot.
Try me. I got water.
Come at me, bish!
Favorite.
Tablet, so help me, I will take your bed away.
I'll just have to sit on her and I'd win.
Oh, wow.
She's
Give
a
Cobbler
stick.
to bed.
Do it!
Yes.
I dare you!
Yeah, for those wondering why Coblet's not in the podcast, she's currently on holiday.
I ate her.
Kev got hungry.
Rawr.
I love your
Okay,
PNG.
so-
It's so cute.
I know. It's
I've just
beautiful.
realised that's the controller you're holding.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
it's not
it's a
a pair of
gaming
boobs.
dino.
Well, I thought it was like a pair of conjoined milk cartons or something.
During
well,
the
that's better than-
cartons.
That's better than one of my followers who was like, she said, "Why is your PNG grabbing a pair of boobs?" But in her defense, she was watching on her cell phone.
Oh.
It was really small. But I was like, "Why are you holding a pair of boobs?" Favorite.
I am
book?
working on a duck emote.
Duck. Don't do that to Queenie.
Well, no, it's because during my fundraising, I had a 10 hours of silence interrupted by
yes.
quack, and every time it quacked, I quacked. It feels weird to not have the quacks.
Hey, Ma. Oh, wow.
Will mother and daughter stop fighting in the chat, please?
No.
At least she's nicer than Strange. If you see Strange a spider, she starts screaming.
It's true.
I haven't seen that jumping spider again, actually. I think he's disappeared. He'll make a
Aw.
reappearance in a few days, it's fine. I have a jumping spider that lives on my desk.
Oh, what's his name?
Freddy.
Freddy.
Hmm.
Cute.
I was just looking at WhatsApp. Don't you start spamming my Discord, young lady.
Oh. What's
God,
your
they're so ugly.
favourite film or book?
Oh,
Hobbit, you best send me these duck pics.
they're ugly.
Favorite book is very niche.
Ooh.
It's a book. It's called I Am Number 4.
Ooh.
I don't know if you've
What's it
read
about?
it. Aliens.
Ah,
I was expecting you to say dinosaurs then. Diary wants
No.
to
I
know
was a
more
little bit,
info
actually.
about book.
Must I read the synopsis? Sorry, I grabbed the book off the bookshelf behind me. It's I Am Number 4 by Pittacus Law.
Ooh.
In the beginning, we were 9. We left when we were very young, almost too young to remember. Almost. And now, 3 are gone. We are here to keep our race alive, which was almost entirely obliterated. We just keep trying to survive. 6 are left. But we are hunted, and the hunters won't stop until they've killed all of us. They caught number 1 in Malaysia, number 2 in England, and number 3 in Kenya. I am number 4, and I know I'm next.
That actually sounds pretty good.
oh.
I have made note of it
Interesting.
in my notebook.
It's a series of books, and 1 second, we can't.
Vanish.
There's 10.
And
There's 10 books,
Ooh, I
Wow.
like a good chunky series.
and I think 6 novelettes.
Nice.
I love a chunky
And-
Kit Kat.
The Chunky Kit Kat.
Mm-hmm. No, 6 starry. Oh my goodness.
What's it?
Oh, your dirty mind.
I'm lost. My back was turned. What
Sometimes
happened?
when I've noticed it with you and your accent as well, Kev, sometimes when you say 6, it does sound like sex. I don't correct it because I think it's funny.
But he can't help that because that's his accent.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't correct it, because there's no need to, because it's also funny.
But everyone says 6 like this.
No, we don't.
In my country.
Well, yeah, because you've got the South African accent.
I feel subconscious now.
What? Oh, stop.
See, this is why you shouldn't
Stop.
say anything.
I didn't start it. Starry did.
Sorry.
She I can't win.
Dig it. Mother has
I don't-
spoken.
Mother has spoken. Ooh.
Just gonna go in the corner with my balloon.
What's a random fact about yourself, Kev? If you can think of one, don't feel like you have to. That's the bit I was meant to tell you yesterday, but I forgot because I'm just going to blame Dem.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Because, like, a random fact is I'm colorblind, but Queenie already knows that.
I was
She'll
gonna
call me out
say
for
that.
No one else knows that.
Not a lot of people know that though.
Yeah, because Queenie constantly forgets, and I remind her.
Look, just because I sent you a picture of a culling book once.
A culling book? What the hell's a culling
colour-
book?
No, a colouring book.
It sounds like it's
You
a coloring
said
book.
culling.
Oh, did it? Well, no, I just sent it to him because it had a funny title. I can't repeat the title on stream.
I can't say 6.
It still sounds like sex to me.
No, 6 is 6, 6 is 6.
You just said the same word.
Oh, here's a fun fact. I do actually have a bit of a lisp.
Ah.
Oh, I love this. This is brilliant.
Each time I come here, I'm abused.
Oh.
But I do have a lisp. There are certain words I can't say.
Oh.
I won't even attempt to say them.
No, don't. We want you to be comfortable here. This is a place of comfy, cozy mayhem.
You know when you
Is
know
it?
when you're saying a sentence, but there's a word that you can't say, so you have to restructure your entire sentence so you don't say
Yep.
that word, but you
Yep.
say the antonym of that word or the synonym.
Yep.
Yes. That.
Mayhem, not safety. This may not be a safe area, but it's a sharing area. I think it's a safe area.
I don't share my man or my chocolate.
Second.
I don't share my monster. Or my
That's
books.
fair.
So, Queenie, now that Coblet has started fourth
Yes.
wing, are you actually going to start A Court of Thorns and Roses now?
Yes, I messaged when she obviously said that she was starting fourth wing. We made that promise that once she started fourth wing, I would continue. So yes, it is my plan to start carrying on because I literally only read like 3 chapters, so I might even just restart it just because it's been a little while. So yes, I'm keeping to my side of the bargain.
We can do the Discord book club where we sit in a channel and just read.
Yeah. For me, it'll be the weekend. I'll be starting it again because I've got plans tomorrow. But yes, from the weekend, I'm going to get back on that book.
Ooh, we can read before we watch wrestling.
Sounds good to me.
I've started A Court of Thorns and Roses as well.
Yes, Kev!
But then I abandoned it last night for something else, and I'm nearly finished with something else.
Ooh, what did you abandon it for?
I don't want to say.
What? Why?
That's the first Harry Potter book.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I needed to look into something, and I've got 3 chapters left of that.
That's fine. You're allowed to do that.
I've never read them, so
I have. It used to be one of my comfort series.
I'm listening to it.
Oh, no, that's fair. I'm still doing my Hunger Games reread. I'm on Catching Fire, and I am not looking forward to further in the book because after reading Haymitch's book, knowing what happens in Catching Fire, I'm just no. But I want to get these ones finished so I can go back to fantasy and not dystopian.
What about fantasy dystopian?
I mean, I'm down for that too.
What don't you like about dystopian?
No smut.
I mean,
what if it's dystopian but there's smut?
Then she'll read it.
I think the thing with the Hunger Games at the moment is given the way of which certain parts of the world are.
That's true.
It's probably not the best time for me to read it, but I've started, so I'm going to finish it. I don't even know what I'm going to read after this. I've got multiple books I can pick from. I'll probably just spin a wheel and decide.
Do a wheel spin.
It works.
It does.
See, that's the thing, Robert. I can't help but when I've I'm reading Hunger Games. I'm like, well, when they're in the arena, they're in there for like 2 or 3 weeks, and they don't bath in that. Like, you don't hear of them like having washes in the streams and stuff. So they must really smell. But I am also still reading the Terry Pratchett books before I go to bed. So,
That's fair.
Oh, Starry's still on book 2 of Throne of Glass.
Ah.
Hey, imagine having to wear the same clothes for like 2 weeks without washing them.
Ew.
Ew, 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 ew. Ooh, thank you, Kev. I just saw that. 100%. Grobert and Coblet coming in with the same message.
Pretty much, yeah. Actually, I think, to be fair, Bateman's worn the same DVD top for at least a week.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay. So I have got 2 Am I the Arseholes?
Yes.
I will give you the titles, and you can decide which one you want to go for first.
Okay.
If you have to ask, you're the arsehole.
So the first one is, am I the arsehole for leaving my boyfriend for no apparent reason?
Okay.
And the second one is, it's not an am I the arsehole, but it is one that it's an off my chest one, but it's my mother-in-law asked my husband to subscribe to her OnlyFans to support her.
I kind of need to hear that one, but I also
Yeah,
need to
that
hear the first one.
Actually, that
The
one
one-
sounds more traumatic. Let's start with the first one.
Okay. That one is slightly longer.
Okay.
Read fast.
Okay. Let me just adjust my glasses. Send the link
Such
so
an
we
old
can
woman
avoid
at
it at all
heart.
costs. Okay, so am I the arsehole for leaving my boyfriend for no apparent reason? I, 26 female, have been with my now ex-boyfriend Eric, we'll call him, 28 male, for 2 years. Overall, we've had a good relationship, nothing crazy, until last night when things completely fell apart. We were out at a bar with some of his friends, just having a normal night out. Drinks, food, the usual. Eric and his friend Mark, 28 male, were joking around, and Eric made a comment about how much Mark was eating. Something along the lines of, "Careful, Mark, you're eating the whole damn bar." It seemed harmless at first, just typical guy humour. But then Mark looked at me and said, "If only she knew." It was one of those moments where you instantly feel uncomfortable, like there's something going on behind your back. I had no idea what Mark was talking about, and the whole vibe at the table shifted. But before I could even react, Eric exploded. He went off on Mark, screaming at him to shut the fuck up, and even tried to get physical. His other friends had to hold him back. Mark didn't really react, which only made Eric angrier. The whole thing was awkward as hell, and we ended up leaving early. Sorry. When we got back to my place, I couldn't stop thinking about that comment. So I asked Eric, what the hell did Mark mean by "if only she knew"? What don't I know? Instead of just answering me like a normal person, Eric lost it again. He started yelling at me, telling me to drop it and stop being paranoid. He was dodging every question, getting more pissed off every time I brought it up. I wasn't trying to pick a fight, I just wanted to know what was going on. It felt like there was something important being hidden from me, and I wasn't about to let it slide. But every time I asked, he'd just get more defensive and angry. Finally, he stormed out of my apartment. He doesn't live with me, so I locked the door and called it a night. I didn't hear from him until this morning, and when I did, it was just more angry texts telling me to drop it and leave him alone. At that point, I was done. I'm not going to sit around and be treated like I'm crazy for asking a simple question. I texted him back saying, "We're done, I need space, and if he can't be honest with me, then I don't want any part of this relationship." End of story. Now here's where it gets worse. He's been going around to our mutual friends telling them that I left him for no reason, and trying to make it seem like I'm the one who overreacted. Some of them have even reached out to me saying I should have just let it go and I'm blowing things out of proportion. I told them to mind their own fucking business. I don't care what they think. None of them were in that moment. None of them saw how he acted, and none of them have to live with the pit in their stomach that I've had since that weird-ass comment from Mark. I'm not about to stay in a relationship where I feel like something shady is going on behind my back, and if Eric can't be straight out with me after 2 years, what's the point? So, there is an update.
I'll say they're better because it was boring. I want to know!
There's 2 updates. So we've got update 1, which is the one I'm about to read, and then there's update 2 that comes 5 months later.
Okay.
So this was on... They added it on after a few days. I feel like I'm living in some kind of twisted nightmare. The more I try and make sense of it, the worse it gets. Mark called me today whilst I was at work. I didn't expect him to call me because he was ignoring me. I stepped outside to take the call and he told me something that I never in a million years could have prepared for. He told me that Eric has been putting other men's semen into my food, drinks, skincare, shampoo, conditioner, and even my toothpaste. I'm not exaggerating, I'm not being dramatic, that's what Mark said. Eric has apparently been hooking up with random men, having them finish into cups and then using it in my meals and drinks like he's some kind of sick joke. Even as I write this, I'm still in complete disbelief. Who does that to someone? Hi, Jelly!
Protein.
Mark said he found out about this a week ago, but for some reason it took him that long to tell me. A week. I've been living my life completely oblivious, trusting Eric, someone I loved, while this was happening behind my back. I feel so betrayed, so disgusted, and so violated. When I asked Mark if he and Eric were having an affair, or if this was some sort of twisted thing between them, he swore they weren't, and even made a gross comment about not wanting to touch Eric because who knows what diseases he has. That made my stomach turn. I'm getting tested for everything now because I don't know what's been in my body. When I got home, I went straight to the kitchen. Mark told me to check under the sink, and there they were, the cups. Hidden behind the cleaning supplies. I lost my shit. I threw out everything in the kitchen and bathroom, even stuff I knew wasn't touched. I don't care. Everything feels contaminated now. My home doesn't feel like a safe space anymore. Every time I walk into the kitchen, I feel like I'm going to throw up. I can't even function without my mind going to a dark place thinking about all the times I had no idea what was happening. I don't have any solid proof of this. It's just Mark's word and those disgusting cups, so I feel so powerless. If nothing can be done about this, I don't know what I'm going to do. How is this even legal? How can someone get away with something so vile? I don't know if I'll ever be able to trust anyone again. This whole thing has been messing with my head in ways I can't even complain. I feel dirty, I feel like I've been violated on such a deep level, and there's nothing I can do to undo it. My mum wants me to check into a hospital just to make sure I'm okay mentally, and I'm honestly going to do it. I don't feel stable, I don't feel like myself, and I'm scared. Eric was eating the same food. He was eating the food that he had contaminated right alongside me. Was it a kink, a power trip? I don't even know. All I know is the man I thought I knew, the man I loved, is a complete stranger to me now. I can't believe I've been living with someone capable of something so vile. I feel like I'm losing my mind and I don't know how I'm going to come back from this. How can he do this to me? I'm genuinely losing it. So they checked themselves into a hospital. And they did another update 5 months later. I'm just going to have a drink.
Well, I certainly take back what I said about boring. Fucking
Robert, she broke up with them that first day.
Yeah. I had a sneaky suspicion it could have been that he was actually gay. But I was not expecting that. Fucking hell.
This is why you don't judge by the titles. Okay. This is a long update. I'm deliberately not going to look at chat whilst I'm reading this. After everything happened, I completely broke down. I stopped eating, stopped sleeping. I barely even felt like a person anymore. My mum was terrified and she practically forced me to go to the hospital. I tried to put it off for a couple of days, but I got worse and she was scared I was going to do something. Honestly, I don't blame her. I wasn't okay. I was so far from okay. I felt like my entire world had been flipped upside down. I couldn't even think straight. I just kept replaying everything in my head over and over and over again. I ended up staying in the hospital for a week. The doctors were kind. They did their best to help me, but there was only so much they could do. They couldn't erase what had happened. They couldn't make it not real. At some point, I just felt like I was wasting space. I knew there were other people who needed that bed more than I did. People who were physically hurt, people who could actually be helped. Because of what happened to me, there's no fixing that. No amount of therapy, medication, or time is ever going to undo that. I know that now. So I left. I'm back at my parents' house, staying in my old childhood bedroom. It feels so strange, like I've stepped back in time, like I'm a teenager again, except I'm not. I'm an adult and my entire life just exploded in front of me, and I don't know how to pick up the pieces. My cousin is here too, staying in the guest room, and I don't know what I'd do without her. She's basically my sister. She hasn't left my side since I got here. I know she's worried about me, even though she tries not to show it. I don't blame her, I'm worried about me too. The police actually took things seriously. I was scared they wouldn't, and that they would laugh at me or tell me I was crazy, but they didn't. I could see it in their faces, they believed me. They went to Mark's house to get his full story since he had blocked me the day after everything went down. That hurt more than I thought it would. I thought he was my friend. I thought he cared about me, but the second things got hard, he ran. But now I know the truth, and I finally have the full story. Okay. That night when Mark and Eric were drinking together, Mark went to change the music on Eric's phone. While he was doing that, a message popped up from Lewis. Yes, one of the friends that told me I was overreacting. The message said, "Good night, I love you," with a heart emoji. Mark thought it was weird Lewis and Eric weren't that close, so he scrolled through the notifications and saw a bunch from Grindr. At first he thought maybe it was just a joke. Apparently Eric used to go on Grindr as a joke back when they were younger and having sleepovers. Pardon me. But the more he scrolled, the worse it got. There were so many messages. Mark said his stomach dropped. He felt sick. He never expected Eric was actually gay. He never even considered it, but in that moment, everything started to click. And then he realised something else. He had trusted Eric. He had changed in front of him, slept next to him, shared things with him, and suddenly he felt violated, so he confronted him. That's when Eric broke down. He started crying, begging Mark not to tell me. He told him everything. Every disgusting detail. Mark said he just stood there, frozen, unable to move. He didn't know what to do. He told Eric to calm down and go to bed. Eric passed out drunk, and the next morning, neither of them spoke about it. But then that night, at the bar, when Eric made the comment about food, knowing that Mark had struggled with body image issues his whole life, that was it. That was the breaking point. That's why Mark reacted the way he did. That's why he snapped. And now for Eric. I don't know how to say this, so I'm just going to say it. He's dead.
What?
After everything came out, Eric completely shut down. His mum said he wasn't eating, wasn't showering, barely left his room. She thought he was just processing everything, so she left him alone. She would leave for work in the morning and he would still be asleep. She'd come home at night and he would still be in his room, sitting there in the dark, smoking weed. She said he hadn't smoked since high school, so she had no idea where it even came from. Then one night she woke up to a loud thump. She went to check, and that's when she found him. I'm not going to say what actually happened, because she does say, but I'll just skip that bit. I don't even know how to process that. As much as I hate him, as much as I will always hate him, I felt bad for her. No mother should have had to find their child like that. No one deserves that. I'm not continuing the investigation. I don't have it in me. His family's already been through enough, and honestly, his death was my closure. That probably sounds awful, but it's the truth. He was a terrible person. He ruined me. He gave me AIDS. I'm never going to be the same again. I will carry this for the rest of my life. I wish I'd never met him, and I wish I could erase him from my memory. I dread the day I die because that means I might see him again. And then there's Lewis. He's hiding, he's blocking everyone, avoiding all contact, and at first I didn't understand why, but now I do. He was involved. He was one of them. I didn't even consider it at first, but the way he's acting now, it's obvious. And if he was, he's either going to jail or getting hit with my car, and I'm fine with either. And then they just put a load of thank yous.
My words.
Yeah.
Holy, that should have been the second one. The next one cannot be as bad as that. I am also shooketh.
So clearly she's not the arsehole.
No,
No.
Even from like the very first post, I would have said she is not the arsehole. For someone to blow up about a simple thing like that.
The premeditated murder, though, at the end, she probably shouldn't have written about.
No, she shouldn't have written that part. You never put that part online.
No, you don't.
Oh, but this was from October last year. I am shooketh. Holy fucking shit. I'm still so confused. Why did he do that? It was a joke. Yeah, sorry, Jelly. That was quite a story for you to join in
heavy.
on.
That was fucking heavy.
So I can either do the next one, or we can do the thing for Kevin, then I can do the next one if you want to lighten it up a little bit.
We need a breather.
I'll have a quick skim of the next one.
Oh, she's not sleeping with the mother of OnlyFans.
Okay, it's a little sketchy, but I don't think it's that. From a quick once over. So, do you want the second one? My mother-in-law asked my husband to subscribe to her OnlyFans to support her, or should we do Kev's thing and then do that one?
Kev did give a fun fact. Kev more than one fun fact.
I promise next time I'll pick happier ones.
Yeah, that one was fucking dark.
You vote a Kev break. Oh, we can do a Kev break.
Yeah, I vote a Kev break.
We can do a Kev break. If we don't get round to doing the other one, because I think what we've got planned for after Kev, I'll just share the link and people can read it on their own, because it is a wild story. And it is quite a long one.
Okay, we'll see how we go.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Tyler gets
okay. Kevin.
Quit.
You are a massive dinosaur fan person. We are going to test it.
Well, that's not going to help. I can't say those names. I've got a list.
We've got a couple of quizzes. They're just little ones I found off the internet. It's fine. I've got to say the questions, and I can't say the names either, so this is going to be hysterical.
I'm very glad I did the Britney Spears quiz, not the dinosaur one.
What? We need to do the dinosaurs.
She can do a dinosaur one if she wants. I can just send her the link.
I'm good.
Okay. So, in the first one, what feature do all dinosaurs share? They all had an upright stance with legs perpendicular to their body. They could all roar, or they were all herbivores.
Repeat the question.
What?
What feature do all dinosaurs share? They all had an upright stance with legs perpendicular to their body. They all could roar, or they were all herbivores.
Well, it's so feature A.
Yeah!
Woo!
We have no proof that they could roar, and they definitely weren't all herbivores.
Oh, no, definitely not. Oh, God. Alright, I'm going to butcher these names. I apologise. What mythical creature was inspired by the Plesiosaurus? Kraken, Loch Ness Monster, or the Megalodon? Shut up, Queenie.
What creature was inspired by the what?
Nope.
Can I see the question on the screen?
Actually, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Yes, you can, but it cuts off part of it. There you go. Because I've got it set up for the Met Gala stuff. I can zoom in. There we go.
She's zooming.
Plesiosaurus. Let's say the Loch Ness Monster.
That would have been my guess as well.
That is correct. I might as well just keep this up. Which dinosaur had up to 960 teeth? There you go. The only one I can confidently say is the Diplodocus.
I couldn't even say that.
The Diplodocus and the Nigersaurus are both the same, like long-necked dinosaurs. Hadrosaur, I think, is a duck-billed dinosaur, so it's either the Nigersaurus or a Diplodocus.
Which gonna go for?
Let's go for Diplodocus.
No. It was the Hadro, the top one.
Hadrosaur.
Diplodocus.
Diplodocus.
Dinosaurs lived at the same time as which of these creatures? Woolly mammoths, saber-toothed cats, early humans, or none of the above?
Could you
None of the
imagine?
above.
None of the
Oh,
above?
Het Velociraptor. None of the above.
Yeah! Wow, some people actually said humans.
Oh, for goodness sake.
What is the scientific word for fossilized dinosaur poo?
Poop!
Option A.
Option A?
Well, it's option A or option B. It's not Dungicus.
What does the word dinosaur mean? Frightening reptile, tyrant lizard, or terrible lizard?
Terrible lizard.
Yeah!
Really?
How old is the earliest known dinosaur fossil? 231 million years, 3.5 billion years, or 66 million years? Bye, Coblet!
Bye, Coblet.
231 million years. I don't know. I
Yay!
don't store these facts in my head.
Why not, Kev? True or false, modern day birds are descendants of two-legged meat-eating dinosaurs.
Yeah, no proof of that, but they're going to say true.
Bagar!
Yeah. Compares to birds.
Okay, Julie, enjoy your lurky craft.
Enjoy.
Ornithomimids. I'm going to go with that. Are some of the speediest dinosaurs. Which modern day animal has been compared to them? Ducks, penguins, or ostriches?
No!
Ostriches.
Make it obvious. Like, have like cheetah, ostrich, and then another fast one. When did dinosaurs die out? 66 million years ago, 6.6 million years ago, or 660,000 years ago?
66 million years ago.
Well, that one. Correct. What did Ankylosaurus use its spikes for? Attracting potential mates, weapons to defend themselves against enemies, or to alert other dinosaurs of danger? I swear, woman, I will get you to say some of these names.
What?
I heard
It's
you
an
laugh when I tried.
No, I was laughing
Ankylosaurus.
at the
And it's
potential
option
mate.
B.
Option B?
Yes.
We
I
don't
was
know because we
laughing
weren't
at the
there.
potential mate.
Ankylosaurus.
How much weight could a T-Rex's arms hold? I don't know. 200 kilos, 400 kilos, or 600 kilos?
Let's go for 600 kilos. They're scrawny, but they come on, they had to have something in them.
200
Rawr.
kilos.
They don't know the musculature of that. There's recent things where people are drawing wings on those tiny arms.
Oh, this one comes with pictures. So I only picked two because I didn't want to bore you with quizzes and stuff. So I don't know how many questions are in this one, but this one has pictures. Which dinosaur had the longest tail? We have got a Brachiosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, Diplodocus, or a Velociraptor.
Diplodocus.
Yes, it had 80 vertebrae. Ooh, this one gives us facts. What is the only dinosaur believed to have spent the majority of its time in water? I can't say any of those, but there you go.
I'm waiting
no,
for
we've
the
got-
screen to catch up. Spinosaurus.
Spinosaurus. Oh, it's a Brachiosaurus and... Yep. It was the only dinosaur known to spend the bulk of its time in the water. Well, that is what you just
The
asked. So,
Spinosaurus.
what was the
Spinosaurus,
estimated
Dilophosaurus.
lifespan of a Tyrannosaurus Rex? 100 years, 200 years, 30 years, or 50 years? Picture!
That's the only
30
dinosaur I
years.
recognise.
30.
Wow.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh god!
Okay,
So
how-
if I was a dinosaur, I'd probably be dead by now.
We both would be, yeah.
Damn.
How tall do experts believe velociraptors grew to be on average? 8 feet, 10 feet, 2 feet, or 6 feet?
6 feet.
No, 2 feet. Some experts believe velociraptors only reached 1.6 feet high in height, but others suggest 2 feet is the average. Clearly not as tall as the ones in Jurassic Park.
I think your experts are confusing it with Proconsonnesus.
Probably.
I can't say that name.
What does the name Brontosaurus mean when translated from Greek? Thunder lizard, coughing lizard, terrible lizard, or large lizard?
Thunder lizard.
What's your name, Thunder Lizard? What did Triceratops eat? Plants and meat, plants, fish, or just meat?
Plants.
Hi, Ministry!
I'm Ministry.
Welcome to the Thunder Lizard Dome!
Gosh.
What is the spiked tail of a stegosaurus named? Trebuchet, cat-o'-nine-tails, stego-whip, or a thagomizer?
That's a Thagomizer! It's not a
Come on, no, let's
riot.
go Stego Whip.
No, go with the Thagomizer!
It's a distinct arrangement of 4 to 10 spikes on
I
tails
told
of
you!
stegosaurid dinosaurs. These spikes are
Well
believed to
done,
have been a
Queenie. You can
defensive
answer the
measure
questions
against
then.
predators.
No, this is your quiz. I was just letting you know you were wrong.
Okay, in the 1993 movie Jurassic Park,
Diplodocus.
that one
Oh, it's
spits a toxic,
Dilophosaurus.
spits a toxic poison at Nedry. What would happen to a human if it actually spit its saliva at him in real life? I love the pictures. They would be blinded. They would be killed
Blinded.
instantly. Nothing, or their skin would be burned off.
They'd be blinded because that's what it says in the book.
Oh, Cap! Thank you for the sub! Contrary to what was shown in Jurassic Park, there's no evidence that any dinosaur would be able to spit toxic saliva. Nor was the poisonous in any way.
Yes, and there's no proof to say that it wasn't.
Exactly. Okay,
Don't
this one
make
has
me
a...
come across there.
I didn't write the quiz, okay? Blame the people
Well,
at Quizly.
it's using the thing from the book, the movies and books, so you would assume that they are asking on those premises.
But you would have thought, this dinosaur's name translates to deceptive lizard and had a tail it would use as a whip. What was its name?
You scroll down, my head's in the way.
Sorry. Shut up, Grobit. I know I can't read the names.
Option 2.
It's an Allosaurus.
I think the first one's a bird, isn't it? With like a really long nose.
I'm
No.
like a bird. I only fly away.
It's
say
called
it's option
Ginger's butt.
2.
Shut up, Ministry. Sorry,
Wow.
Kev. Brachiosaurus, Apatosaurus, Allosaurus. Yeah, which one are you going for?
Still option 2.
Option 2? Nope, it's option 3.
It was one of the two. It was an A.
Okay, this apex predator dinosaur is known to have eaten the stegosaurus from time to time and was constantly shedding and replacing its teeth. What is its name? Gallimimus, Allosaurus, Spinosaurus, or Ankylosaurus?
Well, I'd have to say Spinosaurus because the others are herbivores. As far as I remember, Gallimimus might be an omnivore.
It was an Allosaurus.
Allosaurus.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm mixing up my A's.
That's fine. This dino board.
I told you I don't know all this crap. I am a dinosaur. Doesn't mean I know all of it. Jeez. What was the question?
This dino bird was thought to have been about the size of a pigeon. What's its name?
It's a beautiful picture. Could you scroll down, please? My head's in the way.
It's just, we gotta wait for it to catch up.
Option 4.
This one.
Option 4.
The one that ends in X.
Yes.
You're one class act.
You know why? Because there's actually a tattoo of that skeleton that you can get that's actually quite cool.
Oh, sick. Approximately how many years ago do experts believe dinosaurs went extinct? Didn't we have this question before?
We did.
Yeah, on the other quiz, yeah.
Only they say 65 instead of 66. 65 million years ago, 6.5 million years ago, 650 million years ago,
There's
or
a million years between them. 65 million years.
spot
Option
on.
1.
Spot on.
They used to say 65 million years, and then when we hit the year 2000, suddenly it was 66. I don't know why.
This dinosaur is not only the largest dinosaur known to have existed, but is also believed to be the largest land animal to ever walk on Earth. I'm going to stop. What is its name? There's the picture. I'll let you look at the picture. And now that neck. And now we're going to scroll down so you can see the answers. Iguanodon, Brachiosaurus, Argentinosaurus. And I'm not even going to try and say the first one. Jerry. Oh, the species name.
Parasaurolophus.
Argentinosaurus.
Option 3.
It was called John Smith. We'll go for that. What's the name of this parrot-like dinosaur that is believed to have roamed near South Africa? Only one fossil of it has ever been found. Got Protoceratops, Paracephalophysis, Iguanodon, or Pegomastax.
Wow, rude, Zero. It's Protoceratops.
No, Pegomastax. It was a herbivore from the early Mesozoic era.
It had a P in its name.
See, I would have said, yeah, you're right. Over how many years did the dinosaurs roam the Earth? Is that in total?
Not enough.
160 million years ago, 106,000 years, 1.6 million years, or 16 million years. That's how long were they on Earth for? Lots.
Option A.
Yes.
Not enough.
Hi, Paddy. Yeah.
Hey, Patty.
We'll do that one.
How petty, they're showing how stupid I am.
No, you're not
That's
stupid.
not what we done it for.
Well, we thought you'd find it fun, but I realised that was a bad mistake on my part because I can't say any of the names.
That did make it fun.
So we can either go back and do the other Reddit post,
Yeah, go on.
or we could go on to the other thing that we had planned.
And sticking stars from Queenie. She's hiding in the corner. She misses
With my
Cobbler.
balloons.
What do you want, Reddit or judgy time?
No, go on the Am I the Arsehole?
Okay. This is a
Yes.
a true off my chest. It came from April this year.
Mm.
I don't think it is.
If it's not depressing.
I think it's more of a what the fuck kind of thing. Okay. So the thing for those that are joining us is a post from True Off My Chest on Reddit. My mother-in-law asked my husband to subscribe to her OnlyFans to support her. So this is a
So
throwaway.
that's mother and son, right?
Mother and son, yeah.
No. Oh yes, mother and son.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you still want me to continue?
I've read stories where the son is the cameraman for the mother, so
This is
it
wrong.
wouldn't surprise me.
Read that again. My mother-in-law asked my husband to subscribe to her OnlyFans to support her. So she's asked her son to subscribe to support her, to pay to see all the stuff. So, do you want me to continue, or shall I just post the link for everyone to go and read?
Is it quite a
Oh.
long one, did you say?
Ish. I'd say it's about the same length as the other one.
Go on then, quickly read it.
I will try and summarize as I read it. So, yeah.
You know what you could do is go copy it, stick it in ChatGTP, and ask it to summarize it for you.
Oh, I could do. Now I'll do it as we go. So my mother-in-law, 40 female, has always been very open about sex. When I first met my husband, she managed a sex toy store. And a year ago, she started working towards a degree on sexual health and wellness. She knew models for a local artist, and around a month ago, she started an OnlyFans account. Sex and openness about it has always been an extraordinarily normal thing for her. I have nothing against her working in the sex industry, that's her forte, and I'm happy she's doing well and enjoying what she does. However, I've had some slight concerns about it before, not specifically her working in the industry or her openness, but more so how open she is, especially with her kids. For example, my husband and I started dating in high school when she was managing the sex store. When she would come home from work, she would stop into my husband's room and hand us sample sizes of different lubes and sensation creams, saying, I thought you guys might want to try some of these. It always made us both feel pretty uncomfortable, and it was extremely awkward to have my boyfriend's mum handing me things to try sexually with her son. But nonetheless, the most conversation that my husband and I ever had back about it then was about how awkward it was. Awkward and uncomfortable that we never actually used those things. They just piled up on a shelf by his bed.
That you know of.
Another time while we were dating, this was fresh out of high school, we were hanging out with his sisters. His mum was still working at the toy shop. Once in a while, she would come home with silly toys, and on this night, she walked in with a 1 foot long glittery dildo. She playfully whipped it around towards us like a sword. His sisters screamed and ran from her. And for a while, we all laughed and had fun about it, snatching it from one another and chasing around with the glitter schlong. Eventually, my husband's sister, she was 17 at the time, said something like, "Mum, you better not have brought that home to use, that's crazy." My husband chimed off an ooh, saying he didn't need to think about that, and his mum laughed and replied, "Oh no, that's silicone. You know the toys I use are glass." Again, my husband made a face but didn't say anything. We go to his room and I said that was weird. And he told me that she's always been way too open about those things none of them have wanted to know. But he's just got used to tuning it out. I still think about Disney Lady. Glass, yes, glass.
Till it splinters.
As time went on, I got used to the openness, and it was just that. Being too open about personal stuff within conversation. However, yesterday the openness went too far. My husband and I were sitting in our living room watching TV. My husband got a text from his mum and opened it and had a visceral reaction, actual words. He tossed his phone down, stood up and walked away from it with his hands over his face while saying things like, "Oh my God," and "holy shit" under his breath. Naturally, I thought someone had died, so I started frantically asking what was wrong. All he said was that he didn't even want to open his phone again. I asked again what was wrong, and he told me that his mum just sent him pictures. I was confused, but my concern started to grow. I asked what he meant by pictures, and he hesitated before saying, "I don't want to ask you to look, but I can't open it back up to delete it myself, so I need you to." I opened his phone to see what was there, and immediately I felt nauseous. There was a text that read, "Hey, I know you've always supported me, and I wanted to see if you'd be willing to subscribe to my OnlyFans so that I can get my numbers up while I'm still getting started. Of course, I don't expect or want you looking through it, but the more subscriber numbers I have, the more engagement I can get. I was also wondering if you'd be willing to share my link to some of your friends at work." Unsolicited. Yes.
Stacey's mom.
These pics I included are to send to them with the link, but don't tell them I'm your mum. Under it was the pictures. There were 3 nude, not just naked in the mirror or pic of the boob kind of photos, full pornographic ones, including in BDSM gear. My blood was boiling. I deleted what she sent. My husband and I were both silent for a moment. I didn't know what else to do or say, so I broke the silence by going, "What now?" My husband told me to block his mum on his phone, so I did. I asked if this was something she'd done before, and he said no. He told me that in the past she asked if he wanted to see pictures of the drawings she posed for. He always felt guilty about saying no, so he simply didn't respond when she asked, and she never sent it. Where did it go? Then my husband went pale and started walking to the bathroom, saying he felt sick. While he was in the bathroom, I blocked his mum on my phone as well, including her social medias. When he came back, he called his sister. He asked if she was there with her. She said no. He explained to her what had happened, and she was speechless. He asked her not to say anything to other family members and explained that neither him or I would be in contact with her for a while, and that anytime we were home for a visit, he would let sisters know so that they could plan out when to see them. But his mum was not to be included in plans from here on out. My mother-in-law quickly realised that she was blocked on everything by the both of us, and that night she had the whole family blowing up our phones asking why. Constant messages haven't stopped. So far we've just muted our phones as we don't even know what to say. So the first update was husband got home from work and needed the pictures recovered for evidence should it be needed. So they screenshotted the message with the timestamps in each of the photos. And in the photos, they scribbled over her fate, not so private areas as well. After that, sent the images to my phone and once again deleted the images from his phone, both in his mother's text and mine per husband's request. This was something that several people suggested. Yeah. My husband and I also regulars in therapy, both individual and couples counselling. When we got married, we agreed that doing counselling from the get-go was a good idea. Not because they have problems, but to give us the tools to confront any issues in the future and keeps us on the same page. That being said, I asked my husband if he's ever mentioned his mother's sexualness in his own therapy, and he said no, since it's been how he's always raised and he saw it mostly normal. I suggested it should most definitely be brought up at his next session, and he agreed. Outside of the conversation, he said that his mother would often come home from work with new lingerie and she said would put it on and wear it around the house for the rest of the night if they were as if they were regular clothes. When she would do this, he would either stay in his room or go to a friend's house because it made him uncomfortable. There has been conversations about uncomfortable topics before. When my husband and I were dating, she would talk to my husband about our sex life explicitly. Some of the questions she asked him are if he likes girls who are clean shaven, and if him and I were using lube, if I preferred what our preparations were. When she asked these things, my husband simply wouldn't answer with more than "I don't know," but eventually he did tell her to stop. He told her that he didn't want to talk about these things with her and that he knew I wouldn't be comfortable with her talking about those things. Her response was to get defensive and act as if she'd been disrespected. She would say that sex was normal and that we should be able to have these conversations with her son. She even accused him of shaming her sexually, so he went back to ignoring it altogether. I did find out what she's been telling family. She's been telling them that she asked if her son supported her, not if he would subscribe and share her content. That's why family has been reaching out and asking why we've blocked her for asking that. We will be telling them exactly what happened, but we aren't ready to do so yet, and that will come in the next few days. We're still processing what's going on. For those curious, yes, she is young. She had my husband at 16 to 17. We got married young as well, which is very common in my family and in the field of work he's in, because he works in the military. So him sharing his mother's content would heavily affect him, not just firing, but that would give him a sexual harassment thing as well, and possible dishonourable discharge. So it's like her asking her son to spread her OnlyFans around whilst he works in the military is just ridiculous. I am summarising as I'm like trying to read it. Basically, they've just cut all contact with the mum, and the family still doesn't. Onto family, as a reminder, yeah, they knew. We told them, didn't send the photos, of course, but did describe them. Things were understood quickly and nothing more was said. I don't know if family have taken it upon themselves to confront mother-in-law. If they have, great, she needs it. If they haven't, oh well. Basically, they've just cut out all content.
But have they
contact.
actually confronted her, though?
Yeah.
No, they've spoken to their therapist, and their therapists have...
Their therapist ain't going to do nothing.
No, they've decided not to go for legal action.
Oh, for God's sake.
But she doesn't...
Oh, don't get me wrong, what she's done is fucking weird. Really weird.
To make it worse...
It can be quite common with, like, mother and daughters having slight talks about this, like me and my nan have.
Me and my sisters talk about it, and me and my mum talk about it, not to that much extent, but she goes on to say that her mother-in-law doesn't do it to this extent when it comes to her sister-in-laws. Like, originally she thought it was because they were younger, but no, she hasn't always been quite as open with her daughters as she has been with her son. Which is making her think if there was some other kind of thing. If you want to read the post...
Nah, I think that's reading too much into it, because that's just clearly her lifestyle.
Yeah. That is the link to the post if you want to read it in its detail. I did just do a full...
I don't understand why they just... I understand the reaction, obviously, of not wanting to look at them. You wouldn't want to, obviously, that's fucking disgusting. No. 100% not. I'm not disputing that. But blocking her and thinking about police charges, that's a bit extreme.
It
is still his mother.
Oh, yeah.
They should have at least given her the courtesy of going, what the fuck was that about?
Yeah, like...
Never fucking do that again.
You've got to talk... If someone does something you need to talk to them and tell them
Exactly.
what they've done
But
wrong.
I think them saying, "Oh, we must run to our therapist and get police involved," I think that's a bit fucking much.
Yeah. Well, to lighten it all up, Queenie and I have come up with, we're gonna go, so it was the Met Gala on Monday, and because we know how much everyone loves people watching and judging and stuff, we're gonna go through and look at everyone's outfits and kind of judge them. I have got it set up to come up. So
Now,
I was just gonna say
go
the
on.
oh, we have got an ad coming, but that's fine. The Met Gala's dress code was inspired by spring exhibition in support of superfine tailoring black style. So the dress code was tailored for you, in tribute to the show's focus on suiting and menswear. So the directive was designed to purposefully designed to provide guidance and creative interpretation. So it basically had to be like tailored stuff. But yes, Starry, it is time to judge people. I might move Kev over so we can see in all of the goodness. How do we want to rate? Just on meeting criteria or how it looks, or both?
I think it should be a mixture of the theme.
Yeah.
And just overall the outfit itself. We're doing out of a 10. I was going to just say out of like a 5, but we could do it out of a 10.
Yeah, we
like
can do it out
Paddy's
of 10.
done.
Yeah, so Rihanna is pregnant with her third child. She used this as an opportunity to show off the bump. So this was her outfit.
Okay. I mean, in terms of theme, I think she's got it down.
Mm.
Oh, no wonder my stream is paused.
I think the hat's too much. I don't think the hat was necessary.
There's a slit at the front for easy access.
Kevin! Yeah, for the baby to just pop out.
Or her husband to just get in.
I mean, her husband was there, so are they married? I don't know if they are married.
They're not married, no.
I honestly don't care about Rihanna, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, Paddy's in ads.
I don't really like the mixture of the red and the blue.
No, I think
that's
pick
a
a
bit
colour and
random.
stick with it. The blue fits it better than the red, to be honest.
Yeah, the red suits it. I don't think the blue does so much.
I see, I said the blue does, not the red.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no, I think the opposite, actually.
I think
But
when
I'm
you're
always more of a dark side.
when you're that
Is the bottom part supposed to be like a trench coat that she's just wearing around her waist? Because there's a lot
A little
of
bit.
stuff left.
a little bit.
Lots of stuff left on the ground, and that's going to track dirt, and then you're going to have to clean it.
Wait till you see Diana Ross. I would
don't
put her
hate-
as like a 5 or a 6. Like she's
Okay.
on it with the theme, and she looks good, but
I'll say the same as Paddy. I'll give it a 6.
Okay.
Probably, but those poor bastards.
So we have her partner now. So this is ASAP Rocky. Notice the gun umbrella with the gun handle.
Well, that's just put it down for me.
Notice that he looks kind of like one of those words that Queenie likes to throw out when we're not live.
again, in terms of theme, I think he's got it nailed. I think the theme-wise is very, very good.
Well, it's not that hard to go black and white.
Well, no, but when you see some of the other outfits, you just think that that's not even close. So,
who's the
but at the end of the
dishcloth in the
day,
background?
I don't know. We'll come on to them later.
I'm pretty
we'll get to that one.
Because I'm pretty sure I have a dishcloth in my kitchen that looks just like that.
I know my mum does.
I mean, it's a black suit. He's got the theme, and that's really it. You know,
I agree with Paddy for no real effort to be a wow factor.
Oh, agreed. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd probably only give it a 3 for
What
theme
yellow
effort.
dress?
What's what?
I'm reading Zero's comment that I clearly haven't seen the yellow dress. Now I'm curious about what yellow dress.
There was no yellow dress. I think he's winding you up.
There was no yellow dress. There's a video with an advert, but
Okay.
So we've settled on like a 3 or a 4 for him.
3 to 4, yeah. Let's say 4. So that seems to be the consensus.
Janelle's.
Oh, fuck off!
Hang on, hers comes in 2. So she had this one, and then they pulled it away to show this one, and I actually love this one.
Oh, that's quite nice.
But why ruin it with the weird eye thing and the cardboard at the start?
But in terms of the tailoring of that suit, it's lovely. Beautiful.
It is very nice, and the bag is beautiful.
Oh, definitely.
I just don't agree with the glass thing.
No.
So here comes my brain with practicality again. You can't see me pointing at the screen with my pen, but just picture it. Look at her feet there, right?
Down here.
Where her feet meet the ground, right? At some point during the night, you're going to step on the hem and you're going to plant face first into the ground.
Yes.
I'd give it a 6. I don't think I can rate it higher than that. The cardboard thing at the beginning's weird.
I'd want to do a 7. But this bit just throws me off.
That's what drops it for me massively.
Yeah, if it's going to be a reveal, then it needs to be different. It's too similar.
Yeah, and I think the glass eye thing's just over the top. That's just not needed.
It's just because of the reflection of the flash.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be a clock. Because if you look at this one, I can always zoom in.
Yeah, see that I would have been like, that's really cool. You know,
it's meant to be like a pocket watch kind of thing.
I
but I think because of the
given
flash,
it an 8.
That's because of the flash.
If she just did this, yeah. If she just did this and not the weird,
it would be an 8
thing. It would have been an 8. But I'm going to say like a 6 with Queenie.
Yeah, I said because
hi,
that bit at the beginning.
He heard we were judging people.
It's like an NPC from Minecraft, actually.
So next we have Lewis Hamilton.
I'm sorry, is he going to the Met Gala or for the new Pope?
Bit late for the new Pope. They've closed the doors.
Oh, I remember that. Okay, I'm going to send that to Kev.
Oh, that yellow dress.
We can all see it on Discord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We've all seen it now. We've seen all the messages now.
That yellow dress.
No. Could you imagine? That's like, what, 6 stairs long?
Yeah.
Pardon my language, how goddamn heavy that must be to drag behind you.
So heavy.
You're going to get home and you're going to feel like you've had a workout.
It's not uncommon for celebrities to bleed and bruise for their outfits for the Met Gala.
Mm.
Need to put extra.
Why go for a completely white look and then have black shoes? I don't know.
If you're going to do completely white, have white shoes to match with the white.
Have white shoes. Thank you very much.
I wouldn't wear white anyway.
I'm sorry, but you get people who go completely black and then have white shoes on.
I suppose they say it's for like contrast, showing our messages. No. What if I had nudes? Grobbit, you don't. They're in a separate chat, Robert. God.
What the fuck?
Okay. So Lewis Hamilton, what are we saying?
Um,
I'm gonna say 2.5.
I'm going to be a
No,
bit
no.
nicer. I'm going to say 4.
No, I'm saying 2 because what is that thing that's behind him? Because that looks like something that
It's hanging.
Some
Something
sort of
that hangs off of his
French-
ass.
Yeah, exactly. You've got something that he did hanging off of your ass. Why?
Mm.
Because it's not tail. It's not a tail coat because there's no. It doesn't look like a proper tail coat, from what I can see.
No,
So what is it?
I don't. I wish they'd give us like a front and a back view.
Did you steal somebody's? Ask that lady in the background. She's got a camera.
I just love this guy's face up here. Even he's like, "What the fuck?"
I think that's a post. I think that's a poster.
It's not a poster.
It looks like it looks like an ad. It looks like an advert for something in the background.
Okay. So next up we've got Willie
Who the fuck are
Chavera
they?
and Maluma. I don't know who these are, but kind of funky.
That one on the
Um,
right is very funky.
I like
one
the
on
one
the right-
on the right, just because it's different.
What's with the chains?
It's like they're going 20s gangs. You will see a recurring thing. A
Whips
lot
and
of them
chains
have just
excite
kind
you,
of
just-
gone for like taken styles from the 1920s. So I think that's what they've done with their suits, if they've taken like old gangster suits.
Uh-huh.
Like, although I like the fabric of the one on the right, I don't know. To me,
I
it's.
just want to touch that fabric.
I bet it feels
looks-
weird.
It looks like crinkle paper, you know, the paper you stick at the top of those open gift bags.
So Grobit gives left guy 3, so the guy in the pink 3, and the guy in the right a 7. I would say guy on the right a 2. And no, not guy on the right. Guy on the left a 2, and guy on the right, probably a 5 or a 6 because it is different. It's not the usual.
I'm gonna give him a 5 because look at his feet. They're very baggy there. You're going to step on that at some point, or someone's going to pull their chair out and put it on your hem, and then you're going to try to get up when they've sat back down, and you're going to be fucked.
Queenie?
Yeah, probably a 3 for overall.
Are you okay, my dear?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah.
I kind of want to steal his hat, though, the guy on the left. Just, like, flip it off, go up
And
behind him, and just...
And
To the
straighten
rim.
it up because it's skew.
Okay, so next up we have Coleman Domingo.
I have a pair of boxes that has that pattern.
So he had a thing on before. So this was his after, and this was his before. So something completely different. This is what he turned up
So he came
with.
in wearing curtains.
He came in wearing blue curtains and took it off and had the checkered suit.
It's not bad, but
In
Would I
terms of
run out and
tailoring,
buy it?
it fits him better than we've seen the other suits.
yes, definitely.
And they're
But
not
also, it
bagging
hurts
at the
my
feet.
eyes if I stare too long.
I'm not over keen on the big brooch that he's got, but I think that looks pretty good. I'd say maybe a 5.
Mm,
For this one, a 5. For that one, I
yeah.
would say a 2. Before he looks like a flasher, after a nice 6. Yeah, he's got a bit of bagginess in the trousers.
I like baggy trousers. I don't like trousers that show off my shape.
And he's got a scarf instead of a tie. I've just noticed that.
Okay, so that's what's wrong with the tie.
Yeah, looks like to be a silk
It's an
scarf or
ascot.
something. Yeah, that's it, ascot.
Because I was trying to figure out like why is the tie got such a skew angle at the bottom, and that's why.
So what we saying? What the fuck is that before? I know.
5. I don't know if Queenie's still with us.
Queenie,
Yeah, I'm still here.
you've just gone very quiet.
Sorry. Yeah, probably. Yeah, what you said, Squid. A 2 for the beginning, and then a 5 for the. It's not like if you're going to do a big wow reveal like that, at least make it a decent reveal, not just looking like that you're going to a kid's birthday party as a wish clown.
Yeah.
Took your clout and took your drapes off of your windows.
Hmm. So if we were to average maybe a 3, 4 at a push as an overall of both look.
I'd say overall like a 3 or a 4. 1 for the beginning.
Okay.
I'd call the police if that came up to me.
You know what it kind of reminds me of is the Dredge.
Yeah.
Like he's got to come with that coat and just swallow you whole.
Hey, Hagrid. Okay, so
Hagrid.
next up we have
Hey, Hagrid.
Ayo Edibiri. I'm probably butchering these names.
See,
very interesting.
this is why you don't wear white when you're on your period, because then that happens.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Is that she's got a strong flow and boobs.
What the fuck is that?
It's a walking maxi pad.
It's a walking maxi pad. That's exactly what that dress is. It's a walking
I'm sorry.
white
This
maxi
is a
pad.
2 from me. I'm sorry.
That's
That's
a
all I can
1.
think of.
That's a 1. Unless you're doing a commercial for Tampax, that is a fucking 1.
And like
I don't know. I keep
the
being
extra
drawn to the
long bits
boobs.
on her sleeves would bug me. Like, what if someone treads on it? You were
I
mad
didn't
off your
notice
head.
those.
How are we mad, Paddy? How do we not say that's a walking Tampax commercial dress? Come on.
Oh no,
I know
it would be
it does, but
always,
then
wouldn't
you
it? It
look-
wouldn't be
then you
Tampax,
look
it would be
up.
always.
Always. For the woman. I'm
It
crying.
might just be their laughter. That's squeaking.
Paddy, when you have your first menstrual cycle, come back to us.
No uterus, no opinion.
No uterus, no opinion.
Maybe
Do
not
you
have
think it's
mints
got this-
dangling from it.
Do you think it has the same textured red U shape at the back?
No, I think
I
that's
hope
front
not.
only. Can you imagine
When
sitting
has
on that?
mints ever been that red?
Because that
When
black
it's fresh.
thing is definitely a coat that somebody left material on.
100%.
That is blood
No.
red.
Actually, that looks like one of those what do you call it? It's like a scarf but longer that women wear on there. Normally it would be made out of fox.
Oh, one of the fur things. Yeah.
Yes. That sits on your elbows.
It's just the wrong colour. If it wasn't red, if it was any other colour, I would have actually liked it. It's just the fact it
Shawl.
looks like a
Yeah,
menstrual
shawl.
cycle.
Hagrid's got it.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Hagrid.
Hagrid. I was literally about to Google that because I'm like, it's annoying me. The word.
Yeah, no, that's a 1 from me.
2 from me, so that takes it to a 1.5. Kev, what you doing? What you giving it?
We've gone to halves now. I love it.
I'm giving it a 3 because I keep catching her boob.
straight male. Typical straight male answer that was.
It's got a lot
You
of
can't
cleavage.
help but notice
It's a 10.
it.
It's got a lot of cleavage. If she sneezes the wrong way, she's going to lose one of those puppies.
Paddy,
Sure,
she has
Paddy,
boob. Never seen
sure.
that.
Sure, you didn't say that.
So we'll say she averages out her dress averages out at like a 2. The
Yeah.
next up we've got Quinta Brunson.
Oh,
I love this one.
I do love it, but I do feel like because she's clearly a short lady like
Yeah.
me,
Very chesty.
and the chest part's lovely, and it does hug her figure beautifully. But I do think the dress is too much for her. Like, I think it makes her look shorter.
Because the way
makes
the stripes are going.
But
But
I love this. This is my favourite so far.
In terms of fitting the brief, I'd say it was like pretty damn good. I'd actually give this a 7.
I would give this an 8. The only reason I wouldn't give it a 10 is just because I think it makes her look shorter. She is swimming in it. Yeah, that's the only problem. It's an 8 from me.
Well, I think her knees are bent there, the way she's posing.
I think she's got one straight leg and one bent.
Slightly bent knee, yeah.
Yeah.
She can't be
An
breathing
awkward
in
angle.
that. Like the way that is just like squishing everything, she cannot be breathing.
Why do you think she's wearing the coat? Is so it's not zipped at the back so she can breathe. It's because that bosom is not doing her any favors in that dress.
Oh, Grobbit says the
breathing.
line direction thing is a myth. So having long stripes doesn't make you look longer, cooler. Vertical
no,
stripes,
clearly not.
Clearly not.
All I
So
can
I
tell you
say
is that those lines are making my eyes go weird, wonky.
I say 7. Queenie says 8. Kev?
I'll also give her an 8.
So she averages out at an 8. Nice. Lauren Hill.
Oh, for
What
the
the
love
fuck
of
is
Jesus.
that? Why?
We found big birds. We found
It's
them.
not even black and white.
An omelette.
And why has she got a purple handbag with
Lord.
her yellow suit?
Oh.
And
It
then
is
a
purple, right?
burgundy tie. It's a blue, but close.
This is 1 for me. I'm sorry.
And a burgundy. It is a 1.
I don't even think I can give it a 1. I give it a 0.5 for the blue handbag alone.
So we
You also
have got a lot to go
carry all
through.
that
So
crap around with you.
I have to go a little bit faster.
Oh yeah, no. Let's do that. Yeah.
Okay. We'll comment on the real bad ones or good ones.
Cynthia
Or
from
booby
Wicked.
ones.
I want to like it, but
I want to love it because it's a very me dress.
I don't think it does anything
Again,
for
it's
her.
got easy
Not
access.
her.
It's got easy access at the front.
I love the gothic
Wait till you
look.
see Lisa from Blackpink.
Uh,
Her outfit.
I'm not
If
a fan.
this dress was on me, it'd be a 10. But unfortunately, because it's on,
That's your wedding dress for when you and Bateman renew your vows.
Yes. I just need to get my legs to look that good though.
Just put
What? So you renew your vows in like 10, 20 years? Got plenty of time.
Just cover your legs in tattoos, you'll be
Yes.
fine.
Yeah, that's a fair
I
point.
think, I genuinely, if the puffiness of the skirt was all around, I think it would look so much better.
Yeah,
Yes.
so do I. Yeah.
So do I, because I'm like, what is happening with the...
I give it a 5
Yeah, I'd
because
say
I
5.
love the dress. It
I'll
just
give it a
doesn't
4
suit
because
her.
So
I give it a
next
4 because that hole in the front is driving me insane.
we have
the-
Tessa Thompson.
That's a
No.
fucking 1.
No.
That is
This
a
gives me
1.
Alice in Wonderland vibes.
Why have you wired the bottom of your dress to make you look so goddamn fat?
1.5.
Yeah. Yeah, if the theme was like Alice in Wonderland, she'd have it down.
Oh god, they need to
But
do that one year because that would be amazing.
be
Some
a
of the
great one.
creations.
Oh,
That looks like they're going to have to widen the door just so she can walk through it.
How the hell will she sit in that? If that's all boned, How
Oh,
was she
God,
sitting it?
yeah.
I get
Very
what she was
awkwardly,
trying to
and the
do,
person-
but
and
no.
if someone drops a fork and goes under the table, they're going to get a full frontal view. They'll see what she had for breakfast.
I'm going to say 1, but I do like the hat.
I say 1. But no.
Yeah, I say 1 as well.
Okay, so I think I saw Wicker lurking earlier. We have the first of the Blackpink ladies. We have Lisa.
She's only got half an outfit.
You forgot her pants at home.
She forgot her pants.
She's got
I
nice
love
legs.
the jacket,
Yeah, same.
but I hate the fact that she's gone to a formal event and she's just wearing knickers.
Yeah.
Like, at least go trousers or a skirt that's like to your knees or something.
Just something.
Just
Got legs for
something.
days.
It's like she's gone to her designer and gone, I would like an outfit for the Met Gala. Oh, I've done the jacket for you. Cool, perfect. I'll just take that.
Or maybe
Like-
the pants were too expensive.
I love the jacket. I wish the jacket had matching trousers because that would look gorgeous.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah,
And the bag doesn't match. I'm sorry, but it doesn't.
it does not.
To me, because of the fact it doesn't feel like a complete outfit, I'm going to have to go for like a 2. Just because the jacket redeems it up 1.
I'd say a 3.
Don't hate us, Wicker.
I'm biased here because I'm looking at her legs.
Exactly, Cap. It could have been an amazing pantsuit. And she could have kept the underwear on as well. Like, they could have just been really lacy trousers.
I'm pretty sure that underwear is part of her top.
It is. I think it's like a leotard type situation.
I think it buttons in the back. Or the front,
What are you giving
maybe. Give her a 4 or 3, whatever.
Just keep the legs going. So we have Anna Sawawe.
Why is she not wearing her gloves?
What's again with the massive hat?
Apparently hats are back. It's basic.
It's too boring. It's so basic.
Like, it's the Met Gala. Have some sparkles.
Yeah.
Have some oomph to it.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4. It's too plain.
I'd say 3.
4.
4. 2
Actually,
if
3,
even.
because she's not wearing her gloves.
Chapel Roan or Chapel
fuck
Roan.
is
That is a 0.5.
That's very...
I love the colour.
No, that's too much.
Looks
We've
like
gone
she
from
came straight out of the
basic
60s.
to too much.
Mm.
And why has she not washed her hair?
And she's teased her hair.
Is it like
And the
me when I
makeup.
brush my hair in the morning after having plaits in overnight? Hagrid hair.
I don't like the makeup. That outfit is a cry of attention to me.
It looks like she's gonna come out on the fucking WWE ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 for me.
Yeah, 1.
Yeah, 1.
Okay, next we have Tyler.
Oh, now that is beautiful.
That is very nice. But
I
that
hate
thing at the back.
the capey coaty thing. I don't
Oh,
like
I
that.
it.
No, why do
Like,
you need such
I
a
would
long
have it
train?
on for the entrance, but then I would just take it off. But
You have to take it off because if you had to lug that everywhere. Because there's no telling how long that train is. Look at the guy in the back. He's looking how far he still has to go to get past it.
for me, this is an 8.
I would say 8 as well, because I think it suits her fabulously, but there is that little bit of oomph missing. It is still a little bit basic.
She's also got a uni boob.
Uni boob.
An 8.
Okay, so with this one, There is another person that has an almost identical outfit. Zenyatta. Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Her stylist
she's
actually didn't
posing as-
realise someone had a similar outfit, but I think she pulls it off better.
It's
pulling it off
definitely better. Yeah.
But that
So,
also
like,
could be
who
the
wore it
angle.
better?
I
Yeah.
think that's also due to the angle of this photo versus the other person's photo.
Exactly.
The other
But
person's
it is,
photo was full frontal, and this is side on.
for me, it's still quite low because
Yeah, it's only a 5.
it's very plain still.
Maybe if she had like a colourful pocket square. Or the
Just
tie was a
some
different
kind of colour. Just any kind of colour. This one for me is a 4. Like, I
It's a
love
5.
Zendaya,
It's
but
a 5.
considering what she's worn in the past to like her own movie premieres, I was a little disappointed. Yeah, it's more Day at Reese's rather than Day at the Met. Okay, so we now have the Chi.
Oh my lord.
Why is she wearing school shoes?
I don't know. This
And
is
then
a
the
1
checkered
from me.
trousers, and then the no,
This is a 1.
no, this is not even a 1 for me.
This is all on Vanity Fair, so if you want to go back and have a closer look, you can. Dapper Dan. Again, this is a
Oh
1
my
from me.
lord. That's that's
No.
barely a 1 as well. I can't.
No, I don't like it. 1.
And then we've got Kim Kardashian.
1. I hate
But are
that
you
bitch.
saying 1 just because you hate her? Yeah.
I hate that
thought
bitch.
so.
Move on.
Okay, I'll keep going. I would actually give that like a 2 or a 3.
What? I would have given that an 8. I
It's
really
trips up
like
the
it.
stairs.
For this, it's the train. Because that's leather, or even pleather, and that would be heavy as fuck.
It would be. I hope she trips up the stairs.
And then we've got Kylie Jenner.
No.
No,
Annie,
I don't
you
like that
okay?
at all.
No.
1 for
Also,
me.
again, what is with the slits on the side for easy
Apparently,
access?
slits are a thing.
Yeah, why don't you slightly turn wrong in your chair? Next thing, your slit has moved to the entrance or exit.
If it was
And
all
why
the
does she look
same
so
dress,
angry?
That's just her face.
yeah, no, that's a 2 from me.
I wouldn't
She's a
even give it a
serious
2. It's a 1 from me.
She's got some serious cleavage going on there too.
Hang on, Kev, is that better for you? You don't see
No.
her face.
No, I don't like Kylie Jenner, so you can move on. 1.
Kendall Jenner.
Oh my god, we're doing all of these people.
This is everyone that was at the Met.
She looks like she needs to eat something.
It's
I'd
the
give this a
shoulders.
5.
They make her shoulders broad.
Because she's got
Looks
shoulder
like she
pads
has
in.
shoulder pads in.
Oh, look at this.
Why?
Daniel!
I can't
yeah,
see
I'd
it's
give
all
this a
asterisks
5.
for me.
Okay. Oh, I'll keep going. I'll keep going.
I'll give it a 4.
I love this one.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
I love the colour. I love the whole thing. It's tailored. Like, her trousers are a bit on the wide side at the feet. I don't know what's with the weird hat, but I'd give this an 8.5. That is definitely her colour.
I'll give it a 6.
Grobit
I'd
just
say
keeps
6.
changing their mind.
I'm not in love with it, but it does really suit her.
The hat could be either bigger or not there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
either go
I
big or
agree.
go home with
It looks
the hat.
like it looks like you stole a hat off of a mannequin at a child's department store.
It looks like it's just like placed on top of her head.
That too.
Okay. We keep
But
going.
I like the cape.
Keep going. Pharrell Williams.
It's
That is a
basic.
1.
very basic.
I think my granddad had that jacket, you know.
He's not the one that
Looks like a
sings about
waiter.
thrift stores, is he?
Like, he doesn't have. You would expect him to have his trademark big hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would.
It's a 1 for me.
Yeah, or I'm with Spuddy. Meh.
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 Yeah. I need more chocolate. BRB. Okay, Starry. Amy Lou Wood. So she's from Sex
No.
Education and other things. I can see where she was trying to go with it, but
She didn't
No.
finish putting her dress on. That's what happened.
No, it looks like she's trying to do a magic trick.
Grobit agrees she
Does-
didn't have time to finish dressing.
It does kind of look like she's doing it. It kind of looks like she got dressed, but she wrapped herself in the sheet from her bed.
Mm.
And it was stuck.
Fell out of bed,
Yeah.
got a leg caught. I'd say
And why does she
1?
get so angry? Yeah,
I'd say a 1 for that one.
a 1.5.
Yeah. I'd give
Uh,
it a 1.
dude from Bridgerton.
Oh! Yeah. Now we're talking. That is
You know
a
what?
9.
I would
That's a
actually
nice
go 9 for
coat.
that one.
That's a lot of red.
I love it. I'm here for it all day.
And
The theme calls for precise and symmetrical. This is precise and symmetrical.
The theme also calls for black and white, and that's not black and white.
Yeah, I know. But
No, it's black tailoring. Doesn't mean it has to be black and white.
I think it's like
No.
they have to use.
It's black style tailoring.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
He
is
looks
a
good in red.
9.
9 for me.
You can see the confidence as well. Like
That eyebrow.
not a lot of people can pull off a red.
I'm sorry, we dissed that lady who had her flow dress on. He's basically a walking flow
no.
advert.
No, there's a massive difference. It's the way that beading work was for that red.
And wait till
it
you
on
see
a
the next two. Oh my
white dress.
goodness.
And on
Okay,
a white dress, it just doesn't
I will
work.
happily give it a 7, but it's far too much red for me.
That's fair.
I love
That's
it.
fair.
I'm here for it.
You could
all
you
day
could
long.
stand on the
Okay.
corner and
Alicia
be
Keys
direct
and Swizz
traffic.
Beats.
I don't know what's going on there.
Why did they bring their duvet?
It looks
Paddy,
like a
yes.
dust
Take a
duvet as
nap.
well.
If she didn't have that hairpiece and the duvet, whatever
It would
is
look
on her
really
back,
nice and really classy.
I would love the suit. The suit I'd be in for all day long.
The weird bead thing and the duvet takes it down to like a 4 for me.
I would say it's a 5 because I do really love the suit.
I'd say a 4.
Okay, and then next we have Charlie XCX.
It's very gothy.
I think she
Again,
actually has
It's
feathers
not
in
the
her hair.
theme.
No, this is
But
a
it's
2
not the
for me.
theme. This is a 2 from me. I love the boots, but that's
a
it.
hell of a long train. It looks like she's trying to cover her with JJ with the boots and not the dress.
She looks like she belongs in the music video for the Rasmus in the Shadows.
There's far too much train on that dress. The boots are like, could you imagine having to take those off?
Mm.
It's like the top of the zip to the bottom of the zip will be in a different zip code. Part of my pun. 1.
So next up we have Megan Thee Stallion. I love this.
It's very
It's lovely. It's not the theme though.
No, it's not the theme, but it's gorgeous. In terms of it fitting the theme, it's like a 2. But in terms of the actual dress itself, I would give it a 7 or an 8. So I'd say like maybe a 4.
I was going to say 5, yeah.
I've got a few comments.
Is it boobs
Firstly,
and leg?
Kind of related to that. But firstly, very poofy.
Very floofy.
Very floofy. The eyebrows, what the fuck is going on?
I didn't
with
even
that
notice the
expression and those eyebrows.
Oh my lord, neither did I.
Those are some serious over the shoulder boulders. Her bras must struggle.
It's too small.
And look at that gap behind her knee. It looks like the Cave of Wonders down there. Where's her other leg?
Yeah, the top part is too small for her chest. That's the problem.
Yeah,
with
the
it.
bit around her boobage. This
It's
guy's
too
fighting
small.
for his life with the train. So is this guy.
Well, pretty much. Look at. Sorry, I'm going into great
Where do you want me
detail
to
here,
point,
but look
Kev? Where do you want me to point?
at her
Here?
boobs.
At her boobs, okay.
No, at her boobs. But look at the contrast in the color, because they're actually white there where they're meeting the material because they've been squeezed so hard that there's no blood flow.
Oh my goodness!
Am I wrong?
I can't unsee that now. Oh,
Okay, so I would say about 4.
Yes.
I'd say a 5.
No, the
Hunter
facial expression.
Schaffer, we're gonna have to go faster because we're not even halfway.
It's not bad.
Don't worry about doing the news. Let's just end
4.
doing this. This is too fun.
Okay.
There's nudes?
No, when I do the news.
Oh, I thought you said doing the nudes.
Yeah, we sit here and eat noodles on stream. Lots of slurping. Gets very messy. I 1 for me.
Not even that, a 0.5.
I like it. But go on. Whatever you guys choose, because
No, we want to hear your opinion. That's
We
the
wanna
whole
hear
point.
your
Everyone's
opinion.
got different
I
opinions.
think it looks good on her. She look at least a 5.
That would
That's
take
fair.
it to a 3. That's fair. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. This is cute. I do like this.
I love that. Apart from his little 3-piece inside the jacket,
I like
that's a bit
that.
overkill.
No, because that
If it was-
brings
if
some
it
of the elegant, not elegance, but some of the quirkiness of the Met to it.
Yes.
He's
Starry,
wearing-
we want your opinion, but it's wrong, Queenie.
No, that's correct.
He's wearing a tie with a shirt that should be used with a bow tie. The collar's not right.
No, that's the
But I
wrong
love
colour.
The white train with the roses, though. I'm
The
here for that
I was going
all
to say the
day.
train's got roses. I would give
that is
her
nice,
dress-
but again, trains. Not my
her
thing.
dress like a 3.
Oh, that's a bit low.
Maybe
Be
a 4.
But
I
also,
would go for a 4 for her, and I'd go for a 3 for him.
okay, I would say a 4.5 because look at how it actually complements her figure because of the white
Oh yeah,
at her waist.
it's
It
gorgeous.
actually makes her look thinner than she is because of the contrast of the white.
Cinches in
to
her
the
waist
black.
nicely.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
good.
I was actually going to say the exact same thing as Paddy. 6 for her and 4 for him.
We'll go with that. 6 and a 4.
Yeah.
Jeremy O. Harris. I have not a clue who half of these people are.
That's a 0.
This is Bridgerton. This is what they wear in Bridgerton.
Is he going fencing?
I don't know, but
No.
Timu Bridgerton.
That is a Bridgerton wannabe.
If we're allowed to do 0, it's a 0.
Yeah, you're allowed
If
to do
not
0.
one.
We'll just skip. Walton Goggins.
Oh, see, I love him, but I don't love the outfit.
What is he
He
wearing a
probably is
kilt?
Grobbit. I would say like maybe 2, maybe 3. And that's just
Hold on a
because I
bit.
like
It's
him.
just ripped up fabric. I'd say a 1.
I want to see the bottom of the outfit.
There you go.
Kind of looks
It-
like he's wearing a kilt. But a kilt that's far too long.
Oh, we got another pregnant lady.
No, I don't like it.
That's
It's
very
just boring.
plain.
That's H&M.
I'm just gonna
Like,
keep going. Oh,
But
we
it's
got our
so
first dead
simple.
thing.
oh! What is that?
So she's got 1920s
Ostrich.
style with flapper kind of dress,
It's ostrich.
but
What
she's
is
got a lot of
that?
feathers. Like imagine the molting that comes off of those feathers.
Imagine how it's tickling her lady parts.
It looks like she hasn't shaved her lady parts.
Maybe she hasn't.
Maybe
Um,
she's looking for volunteers.
I I would probably go for a 2.
No, that's a 0 all day long.
Actually,
for me.
no, I'd go for a 1.
A 1.
If she's wearing underwear, she's probably
It kind
not.
of looks like. It kind of looks. Her shawl kind of looks like 2 feather dusters that have been stuck to the end.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So
Why is she wearing a puffer jacket?
I would give him higher than
Why is she
her
wearing
in this
half
case.
a puffer jacket?
Yeah, I quite like his outfit. The
I
cape
would
is
give-
giving everything.
I
It's
would
an interesting
give him like a
outfit,
6 or a
though.
7, but I would
I'd
give
give
her
him
like
a 6.
a 3.
The afro
That's
is.
a 2.
Why is she wearing an inflatable life vest?
That's what I mean. What's with the puffer jacket? It's
Like
not
I can
needy.
see she's got a corset on underneath that, and the detail and that just from the bit you can see looks stunning. So why does she
It's
have the
hidden.
puffer bit on the top? Like, take it off.
Why is she wearing JD Sports puffer jacket? I don't understand.
And only
If there
half
is a
one.
flood, she's the only one surviving.
Yeah,
Okay,
does she
so
think she's going on Titanic too? What the fuck is going on?
next up we have Mr. Doctor Who himself.
I actually quite like it.
I love
I
it.
think purple
This is an 8 for
very
me.
much his colour. I would give that a strong 8 as
Very
well.
snazzy suit.
I love the shoes.
I'll give it a 7 just because I can't quite tell the purple.
That's fair.
And also that funny
That's fair.
tie thing that he's wearing is.
That's the
completely
only
not
thing
great.
that drops it for me. Yeah, is the weird
Yeah,
bow
it's
tie that's
that.
huge.
And
So
the
he
white
didn't know
gloves.
how to
Still.
tie. He didn't know how to tie his tie.
Yeah. But I like
and
the
then
purple. It suits his skin tone beautifully.
Doja Cat.
What in the holy hell?
This
She
is a
also
0
forgot her-
from me. I'm sorry.
That is a 0.
Please tell me there's a video of this lady falling in those shoes. That's at least like 20 centimeters off the ground before your foot actually starts.
Yep. This is making me uncomfortable.
And then also, what's with the leotards?
I don't know. And the big blocky. I'm just gonna keep scrolling if that's okay.
That's fine.
Oh. See, this one has potential, but again, it's very plain and it looks unfinished because of the.
It is unfinished.
It's ripped.
It's ripped. Do you know what it was? It's that damn train. She trod on it and it just brought it all down.
Yes, or someone else trod on it.
It
The
looks like
stitching families.
it looks
They
like
should-
scrumped up tissue. I don't understand.
Yes.
They used the wrong stitch. They should have used the running whip stitch there.
That potential is there. The technique is horrendous. Exactly 0 for me. Just
It's a 1.
Maybe if that like poofy top part was there, and the rest wasn't.
oh, got my mouse back. We'll keep going. We'll keep going.
Yeah. Okay.
Go on, what were you gonna say?
I was saying, oh my word, she forgot her pants as well. On this lady's one, the dress part that's like the poofy top. If that piece was only there, and then where it starts with its funny ripped ripple things, if that was gone completely, so it was just leg. it
Oh,
probably looked
yeah,
better.
just that bit, not this bit. Yeah, no, that would look
Yeah.
really nice. Or if that bit went for all the way down.
Well, that too, but then she looked like she was wearing a wedding dress.
Well, yeah, there's that.
It might be
She
her
forgot
mom's
her
wedding
trousers.
dress. She forgot her trousers.
She did.
And there's a reason why they took it from this angle, because the front angle you can see her past, present, and future.
I give that a 3.
I wouldn't even give it that.
But the reason she's not wearing the hat is because she has to walk with it in the front. her
5,
legs
4. You're just doing a countdown, grab it. No, I'd say like 2.5, maybe 3.
Hey, there's that lady with that very long train in the background. Told
Jeffrey
you it was long.
Goldblum. I love the cape.
I like it.
The cape's great. The suit is way too plain and boring.
I would say 4.
Yes.
I'd give it a 4. Yeah.
That's a Primark suit with a nice cape.
I think
Yep.
I think the cape should be longer down to the floor.
And he should hold the sides and go whoosh every time he goes around the corner.
Exactly.
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
It looks like a suit threw up. I don't know.
No, it
It's a
looks
dress.
like she's. It looks like two pairs of trousers have been sewn together, and she couldn't figure out which leg to put her feet through.
I can see the idea of where she was coming from with it, or whether the designer was coming from with it. I would say about 5.
No, she looks like a fabric saleswoman.
Actually, no, I'd go 4.
I'd say 2. I don't like it at all.
She looks like she's trying to be the octopus lady from Little Mermaid.
What in the holy hell is that's actually a bin bag?
0.
He is holding a bin bag and he has a baby grand piano on his back. That is an actual baby grand piano, not a fake one.
That's a fucking 0. What the hell?
No,
Eject.
0.
0.
Yeah, you can play yourself a little tune as you exit. Okay.
Pretty colour.
It looks too big for her.
It looks far too big.
I think
It looks like it's drooping down. Like, no, it's the corset and chest area. It's not flattering to her figure whatsoever.
There's a lot of excess.
It's too much.
There.
Yeah, there's a lot of
It looks like when she
yeah.
got out of the vehicle, she didn't pull it down straight.
It's a 2 for me.
It's a 1. I don't like the colour on her either. It doesn't complement her at all.
2.
Yeah, if it was tight to the body, it would look a lot better.
Agreed. I still don't think it's her colour, though. I still wouldn't have rated it much higher. But yeah, it definitely would have been a higher score if it was actually fitted to her body.
Kev?
I said 2.
Oh, okay. 1, plain, boring.
Primark suit.
Primark suit. Oh, Diana Ross.
No.
Now this is
beautiful.
It's just not the thing.
What they don't show you is how long the train is. The train
is mad.
Is huge.
Why is she wearing a mushroom cap?
I love her and I love the dress, but I would only go as high as like an 8. Maybe actually no, 7 because it's not.
I was going to say 7. It's not. She didn't read the assignment at all. She literally just looked in the mirror and went, "I'm Diana fucking Ross. I'll wear what the hell I like."
But then if you were Diana Ross, you would do exactly the same.
No, that's what I mean. Like, I get why she's done it, but I'll say a 7 because it is fabulous on her. It's just not. It's not the theme.
Now this, I can actually get behind.
Really?
It's a tailored suit, and it's got the velvety. I like velvet.
I like the bag.
Like the velvety.
I don't like the hat.
Bag.
I like the bag. I like the fabric.
Suit her hair. No, the fabric gives me the krulls.
I wouldn't wear it, but it's pretty.
I'd give it a 3.
Yeah.
I'm not in love with it.
I'm happy with
that
3.
fabric gives me that fabric gives me the heebie-jeebies.
That's
and it looks
fair.
like she tried to stuff all her hair into that hat.
That is a 1.
Unsuccessfully.
Primark suit.
She's just going for a job interview.
Skirt.
Okay.
I mean, it's just boring though. I'm not against the skirt idea. It's just boring. I'll give that a 3.
He missed a brief about how long a kilt is supposed to be.
Now I like this couple. I love that.
I would actually go for a 9 for her.
I would say a 9 as well.
It's tailored, it's flattering, it fits the brief.
No, yes, it's tailored and flattering, but I don't understand the thing that's coming off her waist.
That's why it's only a 9.
Yeah, it's not a 10.
I'd give it an 8.
And Usher's just Usher, so.
And then his scarf is annoying me because only half the scarf is there.
Yeah, she's a 9. He's like a 6. Oh, dearie me. I'm
That is a 0.
0.
Got a big bow on it.
Hey, I found Pharrell's hat. We're still not
Those
even
pants-
halfway through. This is
You know-
ridiculous.
She kind of looks like she's standing on an air vent and it's inflating her pants.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to go faster.
Yeah.
We don't have to do them all, you know.
Oh no, that's true. Well, hang on, I could just like scroll and you could shout if you see one you like.
No.
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 What's with that slit is so damn long? It looks like what is holding it together at the end?
There's a vampire.
Who the fuck? Absolutely not.
No.
Okay, Sabrina Carpenter.
No.
What? Where are your pants?
I love the colour. I don't like the high
follow-
shirt thing on her neck. I think that makes her neck look invisible, so her head looks weird.
What I said about Lisa's, I'm gonna stick with. If she had, obviously with the neck thing, without that, and if she had like actual bottoms, that would look really nice.
What's with the coattails as well? Where
I
are the
don't
connects?
know.
They kind of look like they're connected. No.
I'll give it a 5.
I give it a 4.
I give that one a 1.
I give that a 0. What the hell?
This guy's going
Those
for
are
the whole
such
fucking
those are-
weekend.
Those are seriously baggy pants.
Why has he got a bird's nest on his head?
I don't know. The
No,
size
it's
of
a
that bag,
0.
though. Okay, I'm curious as
No.
to your thoughts on this one. This is Dua Lipa.
Oh, that's
No.
not bad. Very goofy.
That's a dress.
I need a
1.
I need a different angle of her.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the bottom part.
Oh, you mean you're not a fan of the ostrich bit?
I'm not, no.
I would say 1, to be honest.
And again, it's not the assignment.
No.
I would give it a 3.
It's also
Now,
looking very
Zoe
flat-chested.
Solander. An awful lot of buttons. An awful lot of
I
buttons.
don't- It is an awful lot of buttons, but I also don't
Oh,
hate
God.
it.
I don't hate it, but I
You'd
don't
have
love
to
it.
You would have to start buttoning that in the morning so you can get there in the evening.
Because I think she's also got a massive bow on her back as well.
I'd give that a 5.
4.
Yes, I said buttering. I meant buttoning. Sarah's on it with the speech impediment.
Now,
Yeah. Next.
I do like that one.
No, again, it looks like she's had her period and then wrapped it around her.
Ignoring the sash, the top and the skirt, I actually like. If you take away the sash, I like the top and the jacket and the skirt or dress or whatever it is. But I would go for like 2, maybe 3 at most.
I'll give it a 0.
It's nice, but the buttons on the front are weird. The sash kind of looks like it's been bled into.
She's
from
just
one
brought her
end.
whole duvet.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't.
Oh,
Again, it's boring, so I can't rate it higher than a 5, but I still
No.
do like it.
This is
Yeah.
different.
That is a 1. What is with the green scarf?
I'm just going to keep scrolling.
Oh,
Do you want
that's
me to pause?
That's an 8 for me. Yeah, I like that. That's an 8.
8.
Mm.
Oh, he was
No.
the guy we didn't like at the Oscars.
Oh God, yeah, he was an asshole.
I'm just gonna scroll past him.
I love
She's
her
pretty.
dress though.
Demi Moore. I don't even know.
Okay.
What's with the toilet bowl?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I give it a 3. I don't hate it, but the ring around her head just makes it look weird.
We should have just done the whole podcast as this.
You also have no peripheral vision wearing
You'd
that
have
thing.
no vision of anything.
No, you'd have a vision of what's ahead of you, but whatever, someone could come up and kidnap you
True.
very easily.
Oh dear.
Why is she naked?
I don't know. But she
Oh,
is
that's
very
a
much
0.
naked. I'm gonna have to keep
she's-
scrolling that one just because of.
She's covering the important bits.
And then you've got Madonna, who's just like a fucking cigar. I like the blue dress in the background.
Yeah. She's got a tie on backwards.
I think this hits the theme on the quite well.
Yeah, I quite like this. I'd give that a 7. I like it.
That's
I'd
interesting.
actually go an 8.
Oh, okay.
7.5.
She's got the hat, and it just looks really nice.
She looks like an old-timey.
That's just plain. Miley
Again,
Cyrus.
it's Primark.
I'm guessing Miley Cyrus has a lot of skin.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
actually
that
give that a 0.
But
Mm,
the theme's there.
I'm sorry, but she's got a really horsey face there. She looks like she's trying not to fart.
I'll give it a 3.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, it's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. If she didn't have the hat, I'd like it. Because the hat is going to have to be a 6.
I don't like it. It's like all the same color. I can't.
That period went too out of control. Okay. We keep going. We
Yeah.
keep going. There's too much going on with that one.
Oh, that is a 0.
Far too much. And again with this one, far too much.
Oh my lord, my eyes. I'll never unsee that one.
Wow, that's a lot of color.
Lord,
It's just boring.
it's
I like the jacket though.
a skirt with a bit of fabric across the top. Like, the jacket is lovely.
Pulling off the fabric across the top.
I give it a 2 just for the jacket, and that's it.
I wouldn't even give it that.
It looks like a pillowcase.
She's got a dead thing on her shoulder.
That's a 1.
It's boring. Now those are some baggy pants. Looks like she should be on a fucking pirate ship.
You know what? I'm fucking here for it though. I
She's
kind of love
exuding
it.
confidence.
Yeah, I'd give that a 6. I like it.
Yeah, I'd say 6. The man is a 2. Yeah. And she doesn't have a ridiculous cape. We'll go into 10:30 and then we'll raid out just because Prip has got work tomorrow.
Of course, yeah.
So I'll just quickly go through.
Such poofy things on her
That's
arms.
a 0.
No. Next.
Oh,
can't.
absolutely not.
I can't. Just.
Oops. She forgot her pants.
They're
Look
all
at
just
this.
shit now. Oh my lord.
Oh my. That's
Now,
blue.
I may not like.
Okay.
I may not like her
Oh, wow.
work ethic after what happened last year, but I kind of like the dress.
Yeah, I do as well. I'd give that a 5.
And then we've got sparkly jumpsuit with cape.
No, that cape, absolutely not.
Oh my word.
She's like, tits!
Those poor tits are like working hard there. Like when planets collide.
I want to know where some people genuinely think, like, how does this match
How
the
is that
theme?
theme? It's not.
She forgot her trousers.
Gold.
Oh.
Yeah, she forgot her trousers. Nobody don't drop her anything. That's very grey.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
I'm not overly.
Is that George Lucas? Go back.
Yeah, that was George Lucas. I'm not overly impressed with anyone, to be honest. Like, yeah, okay, there's been some that have been like really pretty.
That one underneath George Lucas.
There, this one's George Lucas.
Yeah, it's the one underneath him.
That's Granddaddy.
Nicole Kidman, kind of on theme.
That one, Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
It looks like her dress has fallen down.
Yep. They're just sparkly, but eh.
Yeah, it's a Primark suit with some glitter on. I kind of liking Nicki Minaj. Blah, 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 blah.
I kind of like it.
I kind of like it too.
Fits the theme. I'm not sure about the dead thing on her shoulder.
They're just flowers. Oh no, that thing at the top. What is that?
I don't know. It's a dead thing on her shoulder.
I'll give it a 7.
I'll go 6.
Sorry, what are we looking at?
Her dress, not her boobs. Her dress.
It's very interesting. Those poor puppies need to breathe. Yes, 8.5.
Simone Biles, it's just not.
Why is she wearing a venereal disease?
Like, I don't get.
Oh no! Oh,
yeah.
Oh god, that is.
Oh, just wait.
What? No.
No.
How are your shoulders that broad? You've like got a broomstick in there.
What in the holy hell?
Okay.
Oh, dearie me. Just like this is cute because it's tailored and it looks like it's been inspired by like, I want to say like Chinese or some part of that the world.
Fighting.
She's just brought her whole fucking duvet.
Again, what is it with everyone bringing their duvets?
I think it was raining that day, so maybe they were cold.
Maybe.
Why has she got a window going up her legs there?
Why not?
It looks like it's made out of plastic.
It probably is. Oh. Her sister's not much better.
No.
Look at the shoes. Look at those shoes.
The shoes.
Like, her sister lose the duvet and that would be a solid like 4. Like 3. Actually, I'd go 3. This is just no. It's a polo shirt with a fucking tennis skirt.
Yeah, I was going to say it's her normal tennis outfit.
Okay, we've got Whoopi Goldberg.
That's a no.
I'm waiting for the stream to catch up with that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go slower. I know.
No, she looks like she hasn't got her eyebrows on that day.
I love how there's just James Corden in the background.
We don't care about him.
No, exactly.
Okay. Okay, you can move on.
Kiki Palmer. I can't. Why?
No.
Like, none of these. He's just that just looks like joggers. That looks like 90s joggers. Okay, the next one is one that I was hoping would be higher up. Jenna Ortega's dress. I actually really like this. Highly impractical, but it's made with metal rulers.
Oh, wow.
Oh, for God's sake.
That must be so cold against her skin.
That's a 1.
But only she could pull it off. Okay, we'll do a couple more. We'll find a really good one to go out on, she says.
Oh my lord. It's just getting worse and worse. Oh, hello.
Which one?
All right,
Which
Tom
one?
Ford.
Oh, Tom Ford.
Fair.
He stepped out of the 60s.
Why are they all wearing shit?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm done.
Red shoes and red gloves.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my word, what is she wearing?
Do you know what? I don't even think she knows.
She's got her undies on the outside. I wonder if she looks constipated.
See, that's lovely.
That's a gorgeous dress.
That is lovely.
I've actually had a similar. It wasn't like all loose and stuff. It was velvet panels, but I had a dress similar to that at one point. Shakira's dress? Anyone?
No.
I'll let you know shortly. Oh my word, that's a train. People getting married or something. No.
Oh, right. I'm just gonna. We'll skim through the rest.
Please.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna mention his, although it doesn't look tailored. He's a Korean idol. He's based his off of Korean tailoring with like traditional hanboks, so it doesn't look tailored, but it is.
He has his pajamas on.
He's got a giant flower. These are just...
Why is the man wearing a fur coat with a red suit?
None of them are decent at all.
Like, even Andrew Scott, I'm disappointed. Like,
yeah,
he's normally really good.
Yeah, that's a solid no. That is horrific.
What?
What is
That lady has no neck at all.
It's just getting worse and worse.
Oh my god.
This is the people who couldn't find a proper designer.
Okay, Sydney Sweeney.
It's not the assignment.
It's not the assignment. It's pretty dress, but it's not the assignment.
It's a lovely dress.
Boobs.
Oh, I don't know if I can see anymore because they're all just pissing me off. How bad they are.
I just want to find the other two lasses from Blackpink, because the other two actually nailed it. There's not gonna fucking find them though, is it? Oh, is there so many people?
How dare they all go to
Now that's sparkly. So this is Jenny. So this is Jenny from Blackpink. How good does that look?
Yeah, I love that actually.
Like, that is gorgeous.
Yeah, that is one of my favourites. I'd give that a 9.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then the other one is Rose.
She is a bit confused how to wear her pearls, but I'll let her off.
Where is Rose? I'm sorry. I thought
What
her
the
boob
hell
was
was
out
that?
then.
Oh,
Oh, it's a beige titty.
that does really look.
Why have they put her so far down? I mean, really?
So you have to scroll through all the ugly outfits. That's why.
There's so many.
I was just seeing horror shows. Oh, there's a guy who looks like my dishcloth.
like. Oh, she definitely has a duvet. Oh, they don't. Oh, they've done her a dirty. She's not on there. Okay. I'll quickly get it up on Google. Because her outfit was stunning. Like, I preferred Jenny's, but hers was still pretty good. Like suit and some form of capey thing. Like I prefer Jenny's, but compared to Lisa's,
Yeah.
it's still on thing.
Oh yeah, at least it's an actual full outfit.
Yeah. But we will leave it there. Thank you, Kev, for joining us.
Thank you. Happy belated birthday.
We hope we haven't terrified you into never wanting to come back.
No. Yeah.
Next week I think is just the three of us, isn't it? You, me, and Coblet.
Yeah. It is.
Oh, I might as well announce it now. On the 19th of June.
Oh, here we go.
Because you all did so wonderfully in the fundraising, the 19th of June is the Crypt versus Queenie special. I will not be here because I will be out partying. So it's Crypt and Queenie. I'm going to create some tier lists for them and they're going to... Not boxing match, they're going to debate tier listing.
Zero, I cannot beat up a cripple.
I've got a couple of ideas.
You can, you shouldn't.
They're not neither of them are going to see them until the day. I will have to watch the VOD back on the Friday whilst I'm recovering because I'm at the O2 on Thursday. Or that Thursday. So Crip's going to be running it all, running the tech and that, so it's going to be so fun.
I can't be too bad to him because I'll be seeing you guys about literally less than 2 weeks later.
I think it's the following weekend, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
It's going to be so much fun. Like, when I'm on my way home from the O2, if I get signal on the train, I'm so coming into chat and heckling you. If you're still going.
First year, let's still debating.
I also need to plan out when the 6-hour guinea pig camera stream's going to be. I'm thinking at some point over the next week, I just need to decide on a day. But, yes, I think I know who we're raiding into.
Please.
Can I get it to actually do the thing this time? Because last time I tried to do it not via the browser, and it was like, no! It's like, invalid username. Is it just... when you do the /raid, do you at them first?
You don't do
No.
that. You just type the name.
That's where I've been going wrong then. Kev will come back at some point if he wants to.
Mhm.
If
That
Kev
seems
has had fun,
appropriate.
Kev can come back.
So I didn't have fun. I'm just disappointed that a certain dog didn't feel the need to join us.
Well,
She's on holiday.
I did say, like, we can always ask Kev if he's happy to postpone it a week if he wants. Like, if she wanted to join. And she said no, we could carry on. We can do it without her. We'll get you back when Coblet's back.
That's because she doesn't want to fight with me like she does in Repo.
We'll just
There'll
put
be
you both on
plenty of that
repo.
next Sunday. Yeah, be plenty of that next Sunday.
All right. Have a lovely evening, people.
Bye bye.